Okay, what I want to show you now is how we make the letters. I used this wordplay die cutting set by Physics, and it cuts out the entire alphabet in a lot of different types of fonts, and I have a whole lot of them cut out. Just use chipboard. You can either buy chipboard or you can cut up your cereal boxes or boxes like that. And I just have a very thin thing of chipboard, and I want to cut out some letters. So I'm just going to put it right here in my die cutting machine. I'm going to put my piece of chipboard there. Make a sandwich of an acrylic plate over top and an acrylic plate on the bottom. You can use this in your Cuttlebug. You can use this in this Big Shot. You can also use it in the Vagabond and several other die cutting machines. And all I'm going to do is just crank it through. And we get our letters cut out for us. And I needed one more E, but because they're so close, I got several more cut out for me that I can just have on hand. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to use my E, and I'm going to move these things out of the way. And we're going to come back to our piece. Make sure you can see that well. Okay, and I also have a little globe sitting here that I cut out the same way, and I used this die. It's the Movers and Shapers Mini Globe and Fan die. And so I think what I want to do is put my globe on top of my corrugated cardboard, and I want to put the words "Go See" down here. Now that I cut my other E, now I need to find the S and the other E that I had. Things get a little confusing on my desktop sometimes. I set it aside and then lost it. Well, anyway, we'll go with that and just pretend that the other E is there. So I'm going to show you how to do these letters. So let's go back to our palette, and I mixed medium white, I mixed medium beige and warm white together. This is more of a brush mix. And using a little bit smaller brush now, you can use a flat or an angle, any kind of smaller brush, and then just mix these two colors together until you get a pleasing value 7 beige or tan color. And then you're just going to paint right on the chipboard. Only need to do the top side, and you may want to do the sides as well. Okay, and so then you will let those dry. And then when they're dry, apply the one-step crackle just by painting it on. That's all you have to do. I'm not sure if my E is dry here. Let's give it a little bit of a shot. Need a new piece of palette paper to set it there, and it kind of stands out against that. And we're just going to put that crackle on there. You can spread it with your finger or a brush. You don't want to do too much to it. Just get it on there and get out of the way, like that. And then they will that will dry and it will crackle. When that is dry, then you want to glue them to your piece in the way that you want it to look when you're finished. And I think I'm going to do mine like that. Okay.